My name is Rob Lavoie. I'm a local Gorham resident, and I own a small business here in town, local chiropractor. I've also spent many years on the Conservation Commission here in town, and also as a board member of the Greater Portland chapter of the New England Mountain Bike Association. It started with an idea after I saw a video of a friend of mine, his young kids, his toddlers, on push bikes, riding on a pump track. And then I instantly had the idea, well, why can't we have one of these in our community? First started doing some research on exactly how you go about building a pump track. We came up with the idea. I approached the Gorham Conservation Commission and the GP NIMBA chapter, pitched them the idea. They were both on board. The next step was to ask the town for approval. So we created a proposal and went to the town council.
I'll be brief. I wrote it all in the parcel. We have some conceptual plans on there. We're not asking for any funding, but if you do want to fund this project today, we would greatly appreciate that. If you have any questions for me, I'm here to answer them, but it's for your discussion.
And got approval to build on this parcel of land, which is ideal because it's adjacent to the middle school and adjacent to so many existing trails already. So it was a win-win. So on a whim, I just did a Google search for pump track builders. And on that first page, I picked one company out of California, gave the phone number on the website a call, and a gentleman on the other end picked up. And we started an hour-long conversation, much experience building pump tracks all over the world, and he put us to the front of his queue. He wanted to come do the project because he knew we were ready and able to build.
How's it going? I'm Alex Fowler. I'm the founder of Action Sports Construction. We specialize in building municipal pump tracks and bicycle parks of all ranges. A pump track is a series of banked turns and rollers used to generate speed to get around the course. Gorham Sand and Gravel donated 600 cubic yards of clay that we used to cap the surface of this sandy area, and then as well as some crushed stone for an all-weather riding surface.
In a week's time, he was able to build the track with just a skid steer and a plate compactor.
Laid down the clay. That's taken us a few weeks, and now we're top coating it with the crushed stone, and then that's going to provide a good all-weather riding surface for the climate here in Maine. The great people at GP NEMBA brought me out here to help oversee the construction, do the construction, manage volunteers. And thanks to the great people of the Portland and Gorham area, we've managed to get this pump track about done in about a week. So there's been a lot of resources from the local community that we've utilized to get this together. The great people at Gorham Sand and Gravel, especially Gene, shout out to Gene, and helping get us all the materials donated, and as well as donating some of their time and helping put this together.
A big thanks to all of those people that pitched in, either with volunteer hours, their expertise, or with funding. First, we got to thank Josh Heiss of Landscape Revolution, a local contractor. He was the one who started with the initial concept plan of this, offered a bunch of guidance. So the project really got going with his design. Ernie Wells, another Conservation Commission member, he as well offered some concept designs. We have to thank Summit Church, who was a huge sponsor of this project. Happy Healthy Gorham, Gorham Sand and Gravel, Gorham Savings Bank, and of course the town of Gorham, the Conservation Commission, and the Greater Portland chapter of the New England Mountain Bike Association as really the organizations that allowed this to happen. I'm really happy this project came to realization and is here, and it's actually tangible. I'm standing on it. I've seen how happy it's made people. Personally, I want to thank my wife, because this took a lot of office hours of emails and phone calls and planning. So we have 2 young kids, so I want to thank my wife personally for all the time she's allowed me to focus on this project. All the local riders and community members that just supported it, whether it's with a shovelful or some money or just spreading awareness. I want to thank them all. I'm glad to be a part of this great community.